So honestly, in the story that I was saying before, I forgot where I left off. So I'm gonna talk about today. Today, I woke up about 6 o'clock. First thing I did was text. It's hard to say that it's not my girl, so I don't know what to say. I guess text my ex. I don't know. Just texted her and told her, good morning, and I had to go to work, and I'll talk to her later when I get off work. And from there, I fed my dogs. After that, I ate something. I ate some cereal. And as bad as I wanted to text her, I couldn't because I was going to work. I actually fell asleep for a little bit longer and then woke up about 10 o'clock and went into work. Worked from 10 to 2. That was fun. Actually, I had a good day at work. It's my first job and first day, and I was really nervous, but I got over the nervousness, so it was great. People that were there, they really helped me get over the nervousness. Got off work, text her, say, hey, I'm off work, blah, blah, blah. But then I had to get off work and I had to go over and do some yard work. Because I promised the dude that I'd help him with his yard. So went over and did that. And now I'm back home waiting on her to text me. I'm pretty sure in the last video I left off talking about, let's see, I think it was the time I fell in that hole. So let me rewind back to that moment. There was a hole in the dock already. The dock was at the house we were at. There was a hole in the dock, and I fell in the hole coming down the little ramp, and it sucked. Everybody laughed, and I laughed too. It was funny, but at the same time I was very upset about it. I was mad, but I wasn't mad because it was so dang funny how I just fell into a hole. Thought I was going through. I wasn't, so that was good. Another good moment of ours, which was funny. Back then I had a Paracord Whip. Yes, it just said whip. And one day I was gonna use it, just playing around, and I used it and accidentally hit her in the eye with it, which told me my aiming was off. That's what that told me, was I have bad aim. So from now on I won't be using no whips. Definitely not paracord, because that shit stung. One time she hit me in the back with one. Oh my god! That day I was actually trying to prove that it didn't hurt, even though it did. So I let her hit me in the back with it, and it hit me in the back, and that shit stung so bad. So I kind of had to freeze up like that, and I'm like, oh, and it was bad. So people out there, do not use paracord whips. I do not use whips at all. They suck. Unless you're into that, just whatever. Moving on from that. After a while, with that, I ended up throwing my whip in the lake up there. Now I feel bad for the next kid who picks that up and like, look what I found in the lake. It's a whip. No, anyways. So that was a bad moment, but it actually turned to a good moment, because that the same night we were having a campfire outside, and I actually got up and we sat. Actually, me and her sat down by the fire, and then we actually held each other as close as we could, and I couldn't help but look in her eyes, because just seeing her as happy as she was made me just excited. It made me happy that I was living, because as I said, I had overdosed before that. So it made me excited that I was living life, you know? And I really felt at that moment that our life was at that moment just great. Sadly, after that, there did come a bad times. We got through it together, and I'm gonna end this video, but I'm gonna say this. Brittany, I know you're watching. We've been through a lot, and we made it out of a lot. And I know we can make it out of this. I know we can. That's all I gotta say. Like I said in the last video, don't forget that I do love you. And don't forget that I will never forget you. Thanks, YouTubers. Thanks, Brittany.